With the longest standing known history in our catalog of shapes, we might consider this the cornerstone of our lasts, the 4811 Archies. And alongside it today, a boot that carries equally as much of White's legend on its heels, the original Smoke Jumper. 4811 was trademarked in 1926 as perhaps the first official Archies last. Though used for many styles over the years, the origin story of the 4811 is rooted in the tree line of the Pacific Northwest. The timber industry exploded in the early 20th century, and by 1905, Washington State was leading the nation in lumber production. The White family was setting up shop in the inland Northwest by 1902, so as the timber industry grew, White's grew right alongside it, with Otto honing his craftsmanship and fine-tuning his last to the feedback and demands of those men who were out cruising the forest and propped up on springboards sharing the misery whip. The 4811 was proving itself in the field, and by 1926 it became official. A little over a decade later, in 1939, the second chapter for the 4811 arrives in what has to be one of the most unique stories in American footwear. Having already earned their place among the fallers and buckers of the timber industry, the White Logger, as it was known then, soon became a staple for many of the men working for the United States Forest Service as well. With growing concern over wildland fire throughout the 1930s, a group of brave barnstormers had been trying to convince the Forest Service to buy into a new tactic: an airborne assault on wildland fire. Now, theory can only take you so far, so on November 10th, 1939, Francis Lufkin made the first parachute jump as part of this experimental program. Francis Lufkin was working for the United States Forest Service at the time. He walked the mountain trails, he felled and bucked trees, and he swore by his White's boots. He wore his White's summer loggers on his first jump, and forever after as a career smoke jumper. And when he became an instructor, he encouraged others to do the same. The 4811 became synonymous with the original smoke jumper, and a legend was born. Built with a classic logger heel to support its medium-high arch, a subtle contoured toe box with a healthy amount of volume top to bottom to give the foot room to relax, and a distinct heel shape to hold fast, the 4811 makes a boot that truly gets better with age, as it was intended to do. Push past the break-in, and you've got a die-hard companion. The story of the 4811 and the original smoke jumper is one that honors the spirit of Otto White, the ingenuity and the work ethic. Distilled, it's truly the story of White's boots, and one we're still proud to share today in every stitch. That wraps up our look at 3 of White's iconic legacy lasts. If you missed any, you can find your way to all of them down below. As we sign off, a special thanks to all you wildland firefighters and smoke jumpers out there, past and present. Take care, be well, and stay safe.